Every day, thousands of flights take off and land, and all we can think about are long lines, no legroom, and bad peanuts. It's all rather mundane. However, when things go wrong up there, it can all turn bad very quickly. Hemingway said as we get older, it's harder to find heroes, but it's sort of necessary. Well, this is a hero's story about a pilot who worked and trained and prepared for 40 years for that one moment when collectively we all needed a hero, and about a guy nicknamed Sully that saved 155 lives.
I remember vividly my first solo flight, and I think it was just a sense of mastery of the skills and of the elements in the situation, and a sense of freedom.
Tall, lean, with clear blue eyes and silver hair, he looks the part of a pilot. Chesley Sully Sullenberger soloed at 16 and went on to earn his military wings at the United States Air Force Academy in 1975. He was known as a pilot's pilot, and in 1980 he went on to become a commercial airlines pilot for 30 years. All that training paid off when Sully managed to land his aircraft on the icy Hudson River, saving all the souls on board.
Cactus 1549, 700, climbing 5,000.
Flight 1549 on January 15, 2009 was completely routine and unremarkable for about the first 100 seconds. And then it instantly became, for all of us, an ultimate challenge of a lifetime. And I was aware of it at the time. I knew it as it was happening, that this was going to be unlike every other flight I'd ever had.
Less than 2 minutes after takeoff, Flight 1549 out of LaGuardia Airport in New York sustained structural damage to both of her engines and severe power loss due to multiple bird strikes.
This is Cactus 1539. Hit birds. We've lost thrust on both engines, returning back towards LaGuardia.
Okay, you need to return to LaGuardia. Turn left heading up 220.
220.
First, I forced calm on myself. Second, I imposed order on a situation that might have been confusing or overwhelming or chaotic. In other words, I took a lifetime of experience and knowledge and training, and I imposed that paradigm on this situation to make it one I knew how to solve, even though this particular situation we'd never specifically trained for.
Cactus 1529, we can get it for you. Do you want to try to land 1013?
We're unable. We may end up in the Hudson.
Losing altitude and running out of options, Sully also knew he was running out of time to make it back to an airport.
It would have been a catastrophic accident for everyone on board, and if I didn't make it that far, it might even be harmful to people on the ground.
Cactus 1529, turn right 280. You can land runway 1 at Teterboro.
We can't do it.
Okay, which runway would you like at Teterboro?
We're going to be in the Hudson.
2 minutes after the initial bird strike, Sully made a chilling announcement. This is the captain. Brace for impact.
I can't make it to LaGuardia. I'm watching Teterboro rise in the windshield, a sure sign that we can't glide that far. And so the only option left, the final place I could take it in such a densely populated and developed urban area, was the river.
With the help of his equally valiant co-pilot, Jeff Skiles, a little less than 6 minutes after takeoff, Sully and Flight 1549 splashed down in the Hudson.
It was a hard landing, obviously, and in the back it felt like a very hard landing. But it didn't seem that bad to us. Of course, we didn't know quite what to expect. In fact, one of the funny things that happened in just a brief moment, as soon as we stopped in the river, right before I opened the cockpit door to command the evacuation, in the most amazing coincidence, Jeff and I turned to each other in the cockpit and said in the same words at the same time, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought. But then we had to quickly get on with the evacuation duties.
According to Sully, the crew did an exceptional job of evacuating everyone safely and got them standing on the wings where they awaited rescue. Within 4 minutes, the first ferry arrived and started picking up passengers. The captain was the last man off the plane, and it took some time for him to fully appreciate what had happened.
I had never really had a sense of relief or a chance to relax until about 4 hours later, when I officially got the word that everyone had been accounted for and everyone was safe. But no, I didn't have a chance to celebrate. I didn't feel like celebrating at all until we knew that everyone was accounted for.
What followed for the veteran pilot and his crew was acclaim and worldwide recognition. Sully retired and went on to write a best-selling book, and he's working on another that deals with a topic he knows a great deal about: leadership.